SpaceX embarrassed NASA with their high-tech spacesuit. Spacesuits are the most important things that people notice when it comes to talking about space. SpaceX, being who they are, has dropped a bomb in the form of a new spacesuit design, and it's nothing like what NASA has ever done before. What makes this advanced spacesuit so unique that it's obliterating what NASA has ever done? Stay with us as we explore every detail of the spacesuit. The futuristic flight suits worn by Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken during last year's Crew Dragon are a far cry from the bulky orange shuttle flight suits worn by astronauts when they last launched from Florida's Kennedy Space Center, as well as any other spacesuit worn by astronauts from other countries. But before we go on any further, let's first set down what the spacesuits are. A spacesuit, sometimes known as an EMU, an acronym for Extravehicular Mobility Unit, is a garment worn by astronauts to keep them alive in the harsh environment of outer space, which includes vacuum and temperature extremes. Spacesuits are frequently worn within spacecraft as a safety measure in the event of cabin pressure loss, and they're required for extravehicular activity, or EVA, which is work performed outside of the spaceship. There are various models and designs of spacesuits, but they were mostly different variations of the same old design. SpaceX's suit, however, changes things up significantly. Currently, the spacesuits used by astronauts at the International Space Station, or ISS, are rather ancient. SpaceX began constructing a spacesuit for astronauts to wear inside the Dragon 2 space vehicle on February 2015. Jose Fernandez, a Hollywood costume designer known for his work on superhero and science fiction films, and Elon Musk, the creator and CEO of SpaceX, collaborated on its look. The suit was not pressurized and had no sensors when it was unveiled at the expo. Through a single tether at the astronaut's thigh that feeds air and electronic connections, the suit, which is vacuum compatible, protects against cabin depressurization. Microphones and speakers are included in the 3D printed helmets. The suits are not utilized for extravehicular activities since they require a tether connection and do not provide radiation protection. To familiarize themselves with the spacesuit, NASA commercial crew members Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley tested it aboard the Dragon 2 spacecraft in 2018. A single umbilical wire in the seat hooks into the suit and provides a communications link in breathable air. The spacesuits already beat any of NASA's designs, but be that as it may, we do need to look at the competition SpaceX has. We don't need to look any further than Boeing, the same venerable company that's been fighting SpaceX for the right to launch NASA's missions. It's designed a pressure suit to protect passengers through the critical periods of launch and re-entry for the contract with NASA to transport humans to the space station in its CST-100 Starliner spacecraft. The Boeing Blue suits are around 40% lighter and more flexible than previous generations of spacesuits worn by American astronauts. To keep astronauts cool, they have many inside layers. Touchscreen-sensitive gloves are also included in the outfit, allowing astronauts to use tablets in space. The soft hook-like helmet has a broad polycarbonate visor to improve peripheral vision for Starline passengers on their journey to and from space. Astronauts will be able to change from sitting to standing more easily thanks to zips in the torso area. NASA released a close-up look at two next-generation suits from the agency's Artemis program in October 2019. The Orion Crew Survival System is one of the suits, and it's similar to the suits used by SpaceX and Boeing. It's similar to the pumpkin suits worn by Space Shuttle astronauts, although it's far lighter. The Exploration Extravehicular Mobility Unit suit, also known as the ZEMU, on the other hand, is meant to be worn on the moon's surface. It's a lot bigger than the pressure suits that astronauts wear inside spaceships. This is because it must protect the user from temperature fluctuations outside the spacecraft's walls. It's also intended to give some protection from micrometeorites and other tiny space debris. It's comparable in these ways to the suits that were previously used for spacewalking at the International Space Station, or ISS. At the ISS, two suits are utilized for spacewalking. The Russian Orlan type, which was introduced in December 1977, is one of them. The Orlan spacesuit is a one-piece design. The spacewalker may crawl into the backpack by opening it like a refrigerator door. The other suit used in the space station is NASA's Extravehicular Mobility Unit, or EMU, which was introduced in 1981. Unlike the Orlan, the EMU is made up of two halves, a bottom half and a top half. Outside in the vacuum of space, the semi-rigid suit offers roughly 8.5 hours of life support for its occupant. The EMU was also the name of the suit used by Apollo astronauts on the moon. However, it differed from the present version. We wish there was more data available regarding the suit, but it seems SpaceX wants to keep it a trade secret due to the Chinese advancements and intention to directly challenge the USA in an all-new space race. So what do you think? Which suit would you like to wear to space? Leave that message in the comment section below, and we'll see you in the next video.